holding on when my brain's ticking like a bomb. Yes, the black dogs have come again to get me.
Kill those suckers!
Something stinks like stale French fries.
I'm Ricky Bobby. If you don't chew Big Red, then you.
Good evening and welcome to episode number 9 of Dirty Old Bastards WTF Podcast. What the fuck podcast? Tonight we have my very special co-host is back, the Inimical. Hello, Inimical.
Hey, how's it going?
We also have in the peanut gallery, just off to my left here, is Cool King 101.
Guten Abend.
Guten Abend. And our special guest this evening is Nate Dogg.
Yo, yo.
Yes, people, he still lives.
Yes, a little bit more now.
I have a very special thanks to Nate Dogg because he was actually, him and Ty were one of the first people that actually got me going into DOB. So a personal shout out and thank you, Nate Dogg. I wouldn't be here without you. Without convincing me to come on over and take a look.
And what he doesn't realize is that he means that in two different ways.
Right on to one of them.
Mm-hmm.
I still remember that, man. Trying to find a way to say her name without feeling awkward. That was the first night.
Oh.
That didn't seem to matter so much.
Yeah, you just like to call me Balls now. It's okay now.
All worked out.
Yeah. Unlike JD, he still won't call me Balls. He just calls me Q Steel. It's okay. We'll get to that point in our relationship. I miss JD. We need to get him back on here. So we need a weekly moment with JD. So I know he's busy with other games right now. He's all into football. NCAA. Is it NCAA? NCAA?
Yeah.
Very cool. But well, obviously I'm your host, Two Steel Balls, and we'll get this ball rolling. We're kind of getting back in line to what our normal structure is. So first, we're going to go ahead and welcome Cool King, and the Inimical and I will welcome a few new recruits, and basically welcome aboard. Read the rules. Damn it, read the rules. Friend your NCOs, and basically don't fuck up. So,
and by the way, read the fucking rules.
Oh yeah, the rules. So we've got Melanie Wright and TJ427 RB. I guess that's OE Coyote.
A Seabiscuit. We've got Pip Roo or HP Roo. Nubin Like Your Mama.
To be H Pro.
Oh, H Pro. Okay. Nubin Like Your Mama. Tan Man. Holy Taco. MKA Mole 15. Alcatraz. CG.
I think my favorite has got to be Holy Taco. Because, I mean, how often do us guys pray to the Holy Taco?
I favor Alcatraz. I've actually taken the tour, and it's very rich in history.
Welcome to the Rock.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite movies. I hope you all have seen that, right?
Oh, yes. The best quote is when Sean Connery says, well, losers always complain about their best. Winners go home and fuck the prom queen.
We're going to have to start having a daily Sean Connerism for the podcast from you.
For sure.
Remember, Alex, things in here don't react well to bullets. Another one of my favorites. Anybody?
Yep.
Hunt for the Red October. And moving on.
I was going to stay out of that one because I don't want to date myself.
I was just waiting for the canned applause to come in for the impersonation.
Yeah, I'll have to add that in a little bit. But we do have some really special, and I don't mean special ed, but really good people that have gone above and beyond. Some bastards.
We do have a special ed, too, though.
And I'm the captain of that team. We all know that. that they have proven their dedication of low-level morals, and we're all proud of them. So we've got Sundog89, The Jaw.
Yeah, we got Pones, Jeremy, Diablo, G-Tor, Quarth the Vile, and a special shout out to Vipe and Vipe's wife, and the newest addition to the team, Baby Kane.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. And we've got somebody also on this cast that's expecting. Hopefully it's not inside of him right now. But Nate Dogg, you've got one coming.
Coming up, buddy. 6 weeks to go.
Oh man. We're excited for you.
Yeah, me too, man. Me too. Thank you.
Boy or girl?
Don't know, man. Decided to keep it a surprise.
Very good.
Yeah, no, decided to go that way. There was pressure to figure it out, but everything's in green and yellow right now.
Keep us up to date on what's going on, man.
Will do, brother. Will do. Got a couple of the, what do they call those things? The ultrasounds on the on my page on DOB site. So check it out. They look like every single other one.
Sea monkeys.
That's it.
Yeah. I was going to say
Aliens.
I was going to say mine looked like aliens, and they came out normal. I was very disappointed.
I'm just glad to see one on the picture on mine, man. Just one. That was a good number.
I thought I was leaning towards a new pet. I was so excited, and then this beautiful baby came out. And so, hey, I've got two, and Ryan's got one, and Cool King will be making them, and he doesn't know about the ones out there yet. Just keep spreading the seed, buddy. Enjoy.
Yeah.
And so, well, we're going to move right on into the interview of our very special guest here.
So yeah, you've been in the clan for a long time. What I can't remember back that far. Why did you join DOB initially?
Well, honestly, it was BF3 was actually the first multiplayer game that actually I ever played, to be honest with you. So I started playing and got immediately frustrated with playing with a bunch of randoms. And
What, you don't like Bobby Zombies?
I know, man. Not so much. It's cool to get tactical, you know. I always played, when I would play the computer, you know, on the single-player campaigns, that's the way I would try to think. So, I mean, obviously, still got a lot to learn. I'm not trying to talk shit or anything, but I like having a more tactical approach rather than just running around with a chicken with the head cut off. So that's what got it started looking for a clan, and then found you guys, and 18 plus. I didn't have to play with kids. Just signed up, and away we went.
Well, you mean other than Adrian and myself?
Well, you know, on the license, it says the right number. Let's put it that way.
Is that what all the little girls told you too?
That's exactly what they said.
Hey, I got rid of that screen name. I'm no longer little girls, okay? Very cool.
All right. Well, what games are you playing currently?
Oh, I've got 2 games right now. Battlefield 3 obviously is the number 1 game. And then sorry, brother. Sorry. I got to disagree. And then the second one that I'm playing is actually a brand new addiction. I'm almost embarrassed or ashamed to say, but it's a Flash game that I'm playing about constantly. Good game, Empires. So it's one of these like castle building games, and I just can't put it down. I've actually spent money on this bitch.
Is that one of those Facebook games?
Kind of, not a Facebook game. It's on like I found it on 247flash.com. Yeah. It's pretty simple, but I don't know. You basically you build a castle and you take on other people's castles. I mean, and that's in a nutshell what it is. But it's pretty complex in terms of, you know, the strategies you can do, and that's something I'm kind of into. Feels like the second job sometimes, and you work too much when in your free time you're working. But yeah, it's pretty fun.
I just gotta ask: are you running while you do this interview?
No, I tried to move my cats, to be honest with you. We're all caught up now. We're good.
There's some struggling over there. I was like, what's going on, man?
I figured it was either him jogging or masturbating. So
neither one, buddy. Neither one.
Now, Nate, I do recall you and I were dishing out some douchebaggery on the new Armored Kill maps. Now, do you like the maps so far?
You know, I do. I like them. They're pretty fun. But I tend to get a little bit bored of them after a while, right? So,
yeah.
Then after that, go back to the classic ones.
My limited experience with the new maps extends from about 4 p.m. today till about 8 p.m. today. So, excuse me if I'm incorrect, but it just seemed to me those maps do get old pretty fast because of the fact that if you have the control of, the artillery and the AC-130, it's pretty much a cakewalk after that. Because if you hold that the whole time, you're just walking all over the other team.
I don't know. I don't necessarily see that in games that I've been playing. I don't think people have figured it out yet. Maybe. I don't know what the issue is.
Well, I also played in random lobbies, not with the clan, because no one was online at the time that I have on my friends list.
Yeah.
So I was stuck in lobbies where I was just getting walked over.
You know what? I agree with you, Ryan, and Nate Dogg. It seemed like it went. I've had it since Tuesday. Stayed up late and got it going and played about an hour. And I was like, really? That's it? I'm like, actually, I started seeing like a decrease in graphics on those maps. And then I believe it was Wednesday night I started playing some more in depth. And I'm like sitting here going, what the fuck happened here? If you're not in a vehicle, you are screwed. And again, and whoever's in the C-130, just like what the Inimical said, or the anti-air, or is it the AA guns or the
artillery?
The artillery, man, you are screwed. And then there was this tank. What is it?
Oh, my last game, we were running around just nothing. Nobody was in anything but tanks.
Yeah.
We were just rolling around because there's like 80 bazillion tanks on the map.
Yeah.
We're all just running around there and like sniping tanks off of each other and setting up on hills, just barely edging up over it and sniping.
Yeah. I mean, it's some cool perks to it, but the I don't know. I'm sad it went away. The coolness went away almost in a week for me. I'll give it some more loving, but man.
Yeah, I think my prediction is that it's going to be like all the other ones, man. I think people are just figuring it out. And obviously the first thing everyone's going to do is gravitate towards the most overpowered shit and basically just do that only, right? So as people learn how to defeat that and come up with strategies, I think it's going to get more interesting because there's a hell of a lot of room to move around. But right now it's too new.
I predict that they're going to nerf the AC-130, to be honest.
Oh, they have to.
Because right now, the way it stands, like I said, if you hold the AC-130 and you have a few people that are good at aerial and can keep the AC-130 up, all you're going to do is just get raped the whole map.
Or you're going to develop better pilots on the other side, you know what I mean? That's
right, well, the reason I say that is because you can sit there from the AC-130 and you're at an altitude and an angle. It puts you in a prominent place where you can hit anywhere, anything. As soon as you see a flag going down, you just randomly bombard it and they all start dying in masses.
Good to know.
Just so you know, yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm going to go try that out in a little bit. But anyways, continuing on.
in line with that, if you had an improvement that you could make to a game, we'll say to Battlefield 3, what would it be? What would you improve?
It's so hard. I think for me right now, I really like the game.
I know there's so many things that suck about Battlefield 3, right?
You know what? Everything that sucks about Battlefield 3 for me is like people's reaction to it. You know what I mean? Like the one thing I think that needs to improve so much is all these bullshit rules on servers. Like if I have to read another 10 item list of things that people can't do on a server, like it's just so rampant now. You know, it's like the owner of a server gets pissed off about a certain type of gun, all of a sudden you get kicked for using it. Like it's too much.
How do you like our server rules, by the way?
I think they're fair. I think what we have is about the right mix. I agree with everything that's on there, but you go to ones like I've seen ones where you teabag somebody, you get kicked off the server. Like that was actually a rule. You know?
Yeah, I was sitting there reading the rules on one, and it was like no C4, no
Yeah.
No AT-15, no AT mines, no M26s, and of course everyone's running around using everything that's banned.
Well, yeah. It only matters if the admins are on.
No, I hear you. It is so frustrating. The first one was like anti-tank mines. That was one that I was like, really?
And no C4.
Yeah.
You see that one all the time now.
You know, it should be. It should say something like no knifing and no pushing, no teabagging.
Yeah.
Don't do it. And
You know,
if
they
you
need
steal
a
my
server
tank, I'm
icon.
gonna
They need
kick
a gay guy doing the wrist flip.
you. And if you steal my tank, I'm just gonna get angry and kick you.
Nice. So we could do less of all that.
Yeah, I can see that. I agree.
Cool King, I didn't know you could do that kind of a voice, man. That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty perfect.
All right, so I've got one for you, Nate Dogg. And I already know what you do, but what do you do to support your crack addiction? To be up this late, to be on a podcast and playing Battlefield 3?
Well, I just recently changed jobs, so I actually work as a forecaster for a wine company. So pretty exciting stuff there. Work with making
Wait! You don't work for Blue Ribbon?
No, man, I left that. No, it was that was the old job. So I just recently changed jobs because my previous job was a bit of a gong show. It was an awesome place, Anheuser-Busch InBev. So basically, makers of Budweiser, Corona.
Does that mean no more free beer?
Yeah, that means no more free beer.
Now he gets all the wine he can drink.
But you know what, though? Actually, I've got a lot of buddies still over there, so, we can do... There's a swap program that I'm kind of working out here. Get some wine their direction, get some beer my direction. But as it is, I've got a stockpile right now of probably vouchers for 20 cases probably right now. So I'm sitting good for a little while.
You're good till Sunday night.
You're good till the bastards come over, you mean?
Yeah, that's right, when that's happening. Better get a taste for wine. That's easier.
Done.
Hey, if it has alcohol in it, I'll drink it.
There you go.
Very cool. Well,
Where do you think all the cough syrup in the house went?
Oh, nice.
Anybody want to ask Nate Dogg anything else?
Well, Nate Dogg, what's more important to you, level 100 or sex?
Oh, jeez. Considering the fact that the rate that I play, I'll probably take about 200 years to get to level 100, I would definitely take sex. For sure. I'm terrible at the game. It'll take me a long time.
You and me both, brother. I hear you, man. I hear you. Well, Nate Dogg, I can't thank you enough for joining us this evening.
Right on. It's been fun.
And now you get to stay on and be our little be addition to the peanut gallery when we ask and attempt to answer the.
I've got one more
questions.
I've got one more question for Nate before we move on.
Yes.
Just you've been here since near the beginning. You're one of our oldest members. From evolution, from start to finish, what have you seen, and what do you think about the way the clan's been moving?
Oh boy, hit me with the big one after we say goodbye. Yeah, okay, well, go. So, I guess when I started, there was maybe, I want to say like less than 60 people in the clan, easily. Mm-hmm. And that was November, I think, of last year. It was right about when it started, right?
Yeah, right about, yep.
Yeah. So, obviously, seen a ton of growth, seen a huge spike in activity that I think was driven largely by the fact that everybody got serious about top 100. So we saw a ton of people that were joining up. And
speaking of which, let me interrupt. DOB listeners, vote every day, please. Represent your clan.
2 seconds.
2 seconds. Sorry, go ahead.
So from there, let's see. I mean, obviously we've got way more sophisticated in what everybody does. In terms of clan activities, clan strategies. I mean, the activities themselves are awesome. With the competitive stuff going on, it's good to see that. But I think that overall, as a clan, we've kind of come up with our own style, and I think that a lot more people are starting to follow in that path. You see people playing together a lot better. and a lot more communication going on, at least on the Battlefield 3 side. That's all I can really speak to. But no, man, I think there's been some rough spots where we were figuring some stuff out. In every situation, you're going to find that, right? Where we're trying to figure out, okay, what should the rules be? How should we play together as a team? All that kind of stuff. And I think that there was a little bit of controversy there for a while, and I think we got through that, which is good because the guys that I play with right now all seem to be having a good time. So all in all, I saw it go from something that was, pretty much just the start of an idea to something that has a professional feel, and I'm pumped to be a part of it.
Awesome, thank you. Yeah, I just wanted to get a feel from someone that's been here from the beginning and seen the evolution. Get a feel for how we've done as a group.
Actually, I'm going to switch the segment around here. Instead of going to the questions right now, let's talk about clan news. And I've got an impromptu question for the Inimical. That would be, what's the plans? We're hitting our 1 year anniversary, and what are you thinking? What's in the works from your top-down omniscient view?
Well, one of the things I want to do is I want to have events like real-world events, kind of like we were talking about the Bastard Invasion, do something like that to kick off our 1 year.
Yeah.
And maybe, get, even though we may or may not do so well in them, maybe get a few guys and send them to a tournament or something, and or even if it's just to observe or to compete, do some things like that. I'd like to get a lot more involvement, a lot more activities going on, but that's going to be dependent upon how it's received amongst the members. And I was kind of a little disappointed with the Bastard Olympics. I thought after we put in so much effort into planning and considering prizes and getting something that we thought people would be interested in, the Battlefield 3 turnout tonight was horrid. So us providing these events is really going to be determined on how it's received. So what I'm saying is get your asses out there and fucking do stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm one of them that signs up for it at the Bastard Olympics. And, I didn't anticipate such a drop in attendance, but, you guys, it's your clan. Let's stay participating with everything and keeping it live. But I think that's a great idea. The prizes that you have designed are very cool, and that's my motivation. That and reputation. But
hey, did you ever post your podcast host T-shirt?
I did today. Go on my wall.
You guys should all go look at his wall and check out the T-shirt.
And I thank you via podcast, Ryan. Thanks for recognizing my hard work, and I really appreciate it, man. It's a nice gift.
Yep, no problem, man. You earned it, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, it turned out that looks pretty badass.
I'm wearing it right now. Just want to let you know, and nothing else.
Thanks for the visual.
Yeah. Oh, I sent that picture to you, just to you though. Maybe Nate Dogg if he plays his cards right tonight. So.
You won't be so lucky.
So, Cool King, I'm going to jump onto you a little impromptu. So, tell me what's going on in the media. I'm sorry to interrupt, but I know we're just kind of set up a little bit of a structure where I know we're looking for new staff and we're looking for applicants. But what else is going on here?
Well, basically we have Ryan's lovely lady definitely stepping up the YouTube ideas. We are trying to expand into Battlefield with getting more footage because it's a lot more difficult to really see what our team does on there because there's not really many recording features built into the game. Well, actually there's none, but as time goes on, we're going to keep trying to work on coverage on all fronts, really, and keep building a more strong media team from the foundation up.
Absolutely. It's all about the teamwork, and dedication. You've got to be involved.
Absolutely.
So publicly, Cool King and I were asking for. Do you want to give the kind of a description of what we're looking for?
Oh well, we are looking for a journalist and a media or a graphic designer. Basically, for a graphic designer, you need to complete assignments that are given out by different areas of the clan. Doesn't matter which. Some are for more, signature-oriented images, and some are for team events like the Olympics. And basically, you just have to have a basic knowledge of graphic design, basic Photoshop skills, or different graphic hosting websites. And then for journalism, it's basically the same principle, only you are interviewing people instead of making them images.
And writing articles.
Right.
Yeah.
So, apply for those postings if you feel like you've got a hidden talent and you want to flourish.
And this isn't restricted just for, for veteran members, people. This is, past your recruit phase, I believe. Once you're an official member, you go to the homepage and you see applications. Actually, you see...
Even recruits can apply now and be how should I put it? In training until they make full member.
And that's what I did joining as a graphic designer. I wasn't even on the full membership status yet, and I showed our previous media coordinator my graphics work and got right on. So don't hesitate.
Okay, so to help everybody out, you're going to go to the homepage of DOB and go to Forms on the tab, drop down, and it says Become Staff. There's a nice little application. So again, don't apply though if you can't commit just some time. You've got to be able to have some consistency. But yeah, that's anything else going on, Cool King, or is that about it? I know there's.
Well, I'm thinking about how I can mail out some Nick Tahoe's hot sauce because it's one of a kind. So those of you who apply for the media team and show exceptional work, I will definitely look into mailing you a bottle of Nick Tahoe's hot sauce.
Well, it's better than what I offered.
Just in case anyone was interested, my mailbox is full. I've got about my 600th email letting me know. Does that make sense to you? Send you 600 emails telling you your mailbox is full so you can make it even more full?
Yeah, counterproductive.
Okay.
So, all right. Ryan, do you have any other news you need to announce right now?
There are some other things going on, some other things that need to be announced, yes.
Yeah, we'll get to that.
You kind of caught me off guard there. I wasn't prepared for it, but there are some things.
Okay.
Let's see.
Well, I've got one for competitive news. I am aware Haysid and Kazan we're working on inter-clan competition. Scrimmage, excuse me. It's an inter-clan scrimmage. Looking forward to that between the Jesters and Bloodthirsty. And I know this was a question in one of the forum for WTF Podcast, but jumping ahead, they're staying on competitive. We're looking at having matches with 88th Tactical and the Brotherhood. So, here's a little shout out for the Brotherhood. We'll get you on next week. Looking forward to it. An 88 Tactical. Everybody, jump on, take a look at the website. They are not 18 and over, so unlike me, it's hard to censor, but attempt to. And I've played with a couple of them. Really cool people. So, all right, Ryan, you ready? What else you got?
Well, I think it's real tentative right now, but we're going to give one more chance to reschedule the Bastard Olympics. Probably going to be the week after the Modern Warfare 3 stuff. And we'll allow it to... So we have the rescheduling of the Bastard Olympics. We have ribbons, medals, and awards already prepared. Things ready to go for the victors of each category. And I don't want to give up on the event, even though some of you decided to sign up and not show up. So this will be your last and final chance to get in there and get it done. Show up week after MW3, so week after next. We will reschedule it. Probably going to be the same exact time.
Okay, so just so everybody knows, and Ryan, thank you for extending it. That would be Saturday, September 22nd.
Yep, and I'll post the exact time up on the thread, on the 2012 Bastard Olympics thread that we already have open.
Cool. And I guess I got one little piece of news, and that's on the podcast page, you can now subscribe to our feed via iTunes. It might be a little rough. I just uploaded episode 7 and episode 8, and I will put episode 9 on there as well. And that's probably going to be maxed out until I'll just do a rotation of 3 or 4. We're limited on space. But hey, all you iPhone and iTunes savvy bastards, there you go. You can subscribe to our feed now. So.
And to go with that, as we are expanding on more and more different areas to show Dirty Old Bastard Pride, remember that we do have a Facebook page and a Twitter, so, those of you newer members, get on there, get liking it, and, invite some...
Show it some love.
Show some love.
I thought he said shoot some love, but no, okay. Absolutely. Well, you know what, and we've also got the YouTube page, guys. Check that out. I know Cool King brought it up earlier, thanks to the Sheriff, but, that's... I hope I pronounced it correctly. The inimical, is that correct?
Yep.
The Sheriff. She's doing a kick-ass job, and including yourself, the webpage of YouTube. It's great. So get on there. The podcasts are there. They've got our first montages on there. Get on there, check it out. And I can't wait for the first, I believe it's a PVR. We get that handed out and get some BF3 gameplay going on, please.
Yeah. Speaking of which, I really want to get a reward out there for members who are willing to purchase their own HD PVR and help provide videos. So what I'm going to do is, if you have your own HD PVR, I'm going to give you free DOB t-shirts for those of you who have your own HD PVR, just as a reward if you contribute videos. Not just having your own HD PVR, but contribute some videos.
All right, so I think we're ready. We sadly we lost Nate Dogg, but the three of us can handle it just fine. A little threesome here. So we've got some DOB questions. This one, hey crew, this one's from Ass as BCF 33. Hey crew, wondering who is in charge of the DOB polls. Wanted to know if we could have more frequent polls. I think that's a good idea.
Essentially, I'm in charge of them, but that's not to say that if somebody has ideas and they want to put up other polls, we're more than willing to throw them up there. I just don't have the time to dedicate to thinking up polls. But yeah, we'll definitely add more polls in there. Just come up with some ideas on things we want to vote on, and I'll throw some stuff up there.
Also, I mean, what I've done in the past, if you have a poll that you're just dying to get out there and get everybody's ideas, put it in a forum, right? You can still do it in a forum thread.
Yep, and we can add to the... I mean, if we want, what I can do is all the... your division commander and division assistant commanders, they all have admin rights. They can add polls, so...
Cool.
I'll talk to them about it, and we'll let them know that they can add polls, and if you guys come up with something decent that they spec, have them go ahead and add it. Cool.
And then, Cool King, this one's to you, is an inquiry on the Facebook page, and just wondering if, you know what, if on updates to see if it's related to the website, like he was wondering if the Bastard Olympics would be on there and so forth, so.
I actually currently do not have administrative privileges on the Facebook page, which I can fix, and then definitely get some more info posted there, because I know some people do rely heavily on social media like Facebook to get some good news. So I'll definitely work on that and improve that info.
Yeah, we'll get to admin. Remind me about that, Cool King. Tomorrow I will set you up on that.
Okay.
And you're
in the morning sometime.
And you're free to use any images that I've provided for my shirt and my beautiful body. So.
Yeah, you need to post some of those up there on the Facebook and the YouTube, man. I mean, on the Facebook.
I'm actually not on Facebook, so.
You're not on Facebook?
No. See, I'm a.
We'll post it on the forums, and then one of us can link it to the Facebook.
There you go.
There's a like Facebook button.
Yeah. Long story. We'll talk about that later. There's too many pictures of me out there. So I've got. So we're going to start from bottom up here. I've posted on the is from Thai Static 91. And my little girl was very excited to see this. Will we ever support the Hello Kitty Online World adventure to prove to the non-believers? Well, Ty, I'm really excited you're all into Hello Kitty. So is my daughter. I actually went to a Hello Kitty Dodger game, and that was an experience. We got a little Hello Kitty bobblehead. Wow. But
I'll make you an agreement. Here's the agreement, Ty. If you dress up in a Hello Kitty costume and take pictures of it and post it on the internet, and we can identify it as you, like you hold up some kind of photo ID and block out the pieces you don't want to see, we'll support the game. Just for you.
Deal.
It seems like that website is kind of dead. Their last update was March 30th of this year. So.
Well, they've got.
Is the world still kicking, or was there a Hello Kitty apocalypse?
Well, it's like 4-year-old little girls in China dating it. So. But all right, the next one's from Bobby Bobcat 6502. When we start support, when will we start supporting Black Ops 2 with a whole new division to be created with the new NCOs, or will be Modern Warfare staff remain in their positions and take on both games? I believe this was addressed at the last staff meeting, but Ryan, you want to fill us in on that one?
Yeah, sure. It's one of those things where it really depends on how many people move over and how fast. I don't suppose that we're eventually gonna support one and not the other. So eventually Black Ops is gonna become the primary game, and MW3 is gonna be just like Black Ops, the first one is now. So it's gonna be the same staff more than likely, so long as they all buy it. And we'll start actually supporting it and putting up a roster for it immediately. It's just a matter of how long before it becomes our primary. It might be a little bit longer, so that way we can give everyone a chance to get the game.
Okay, makes sense. That kind of flows into, I'm jumping ahead, Josh's question is, how many games would the clan support? Is there a maximum number? Or would it say...
there's not
Black
a maximum
2,
number.
Battlefield 4...
There's not a maximum number. It's just logistics. If we're going to have the people and the staff to support a game, I'll put it up. But if we don't have the necessary involvement, like with Ghost Recon, it was an utter failure. I'm not going to put the game up for 8 people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We need to have an actual following on there. And so if we get the support, then yeah, definitely I'll do it.
Let's see here. We've got a good one here to Ryan. Boxers, briefs, or the cash and prizes free to do as they please from Josh, 83 USMC.
I think what he's referring to there is the $50 PSN card that we're offering up for the first place winners from Battlefield 3 and MW3 side. And essentially that $50 PSN card is theirs to do whatever they please with. I would highly recommend that if you do not already have premium or whatever the upgrade is for Battlefield 3, you buy that. And on the MW3 side, I would recommend you wait till Black Ops 2 comes out and use it to buy Elite or the upgrade version. But what you do with it ultimately is your own decision. It's your $50. You want it, so
Okay.
do what you want.
Cool. I thought he was referring to if you're wearing boxers or briefs or freeballing, but yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, we won't go there.
Okay. And I completely support the next one here, and that is a DOB talent show. I think we need to have a What the Fuck cast recording possibly very soon with some of our...
All we need for that is a bar. That's not going to be a very interesting talent show because we'll all be too drunk to care after the first 5 minutes.
As long as somebody's recording, it's okay.
Yeah,
so we'll figure it out a way. But I hopefully in the next couple of weeks we can get something going with some of our outgoing talents and like for example the chemistry between like JD and Josh USMC. So Anyhow, that's it for the questions here, gentlemen. I wish. So is that it? Anybody else?
No, that's it.
Cool, man. That was a lot of fun. Nate Dogg. Sorry, buddy, you dropped off. We thank you very much. We had a great time. Of course, Cool King 101. I appreciate your support, your dedication to the clan, and what you've done for us. Thanks for joining us. Thank you for joining us this evening.
Yep. Sure thing.
And of course, the inimical, my giver of T-shirts. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. And
No problem.
yeah. So that's it, guys. This is the end of the 9th episode of What the Fuck Podcast. Next one, we're going to do something really, really special. So listen in. And from all of us at DOB, we of course say congratulations to Vipe's wife and to Vipe and baby Vipe. And take it easy. Take care.
Hey everybody, it's me again, Two Steel Balls. Forgot something right at the end here, and that is the support of all of our troops and veterans that have served in the armed forces. Coming up here on September 11th, just want to make sure, a reminder how much we do appreciate everything you've done and done to protect us. So don't forget, Wounded Warrior Project. Take care. See you next time.
Since we're editing that out.
And we'll do that each week.
No problem, guys.
Go on and go on a little bit longer. Edit that out. You can put that in groups at the end.